Hey guys, THEoEGGMAN here. Welcome back to not the Phantom of Zelda, the Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Last episode we got a bunch of treasure and got up to the Isle of the Dead, or Isle of Dead, and this episode we're gonna explore this island. And right here we're going to get, I think this is from the prize postcard that we sent in the mail. We're gonna get a random ship part, and that ship part has no use to us, and we don't really, well, there's basically no use for money anymore in this game, so that's pretty useless. But anyways, we step into this cave, and there's gonna be a bunch of books in here from the Explorer McNee, I think is what it is, his name. This one's gonna say that this island looks like a king wearing a crown facing the east. So we'll have to remember that because there's probably gonna be puzzles about that later. Oh, and the pure metal could be on this island. Oh, hopefully we find that here. So we got all these 4 volumes about the Cobble Kingdom and the pure metal and stuff like that. What is this one gonna tell us? So proof must be found on the Isle of Dead before we can reach the Cobble Kingdom. This one's just going to give us a clue about Maze Island, but we already explored there. In the first book that we read, there was a hint about there was a secret area in this room, so if you throw a bomb right here, it's going to blow open a wall. And be careful of all these Rupor here. You don't want to run into them, but of course what I'm going to do is run into a whole bunch of them because that's just what I do. Can't just not run into a bunch. I'm just noticing now that up to the north there is the trail that you're actually supposed to go on, but I thought I had to go through here and pick up a whole bunch of Rupor, lose a whole bunch of rupees, because that's a smart thing to do. Obviously. But in here there's going to be a bunch of rupees where you can make up all the money that you might have lost going through that room. And there's going to be a courage gem and a treasure map and another random ship part. So then with that, you just want to head up these stairs here so you don't have to travel through the Rupor again. And just for a good measure, I run into another one. But anyways, just head outside now. Now we're in a new part, and we got some of these rupee likes again, except with more valuable rupees than just green rupees. But we use our great spin attack on them, and it's a good strategy for taking them out. Right here we got a new enemy. This is a Stalfos, classic enemy in the Zelda series. And you just want to attack them, and then their head's going to fall off, and then you can just attack their head to defeat them. So they're kind of like bubbles, but with a whole body. And yeah, not too hard to defeat. Not usually in the other Zelda games, Stalfos are a pretty frightening enemy, but in this game they're no big deal. But anyways, just head up into this pyramid looking thing, and we got some stone tablets here, so let's take a look at them. So the 4th knight, Brant, rests here, but we know it's dangerous in here, and this one's going to tell us that there's a secret 13 steps west and 7 steps north of the tree on the king's chin. So if we open up our map, we can see right there is where the king's chin is, and you can see that it kind of looks like a face facing to the east, like it was stated in that book that we read earlier. So obviously this tree is the one on the king's tree, not the king's tree, that tree on the king's chin. Oh man, that was difficult to say. But anyways, we're gonna go 13 west and 7 north, and with that, doing that, it's gonna be this space right here. You dig there, and it's gonna lead to an underground cavern. You got some pots here and a cracked wall, and guess what you have to do here? Not too tough to figure out what this is. Just throw a bomb here. And it's going to be another one of these rooms with a whole bunch of rupees just lying around. And a bunch of pots. You can get some hearts and stuff. This one's going to tell us to face west from the king's eye and shoot an arrow. So we'll have to remember that. But in the treasure chest we get a power gem. That's awesome. But now we just want to head back, or not head back, head this way to this new area. And watch out for these boulders. Don't get hit by them like I just did. And you're just going to travel all the way through here, avoiding the boulders and taking out the keys if you want to along your way. And then you can head up these long steps and up and out here. And right here we got another treasure chest. It's gonna hold another treasure map for us, so that's always nice. And now if we look at our map, we can see we're right by the king's eye. So we're gonna go to the west of it like the sign said, shoot an arrow at this switch right here, and that's gonna open up this graveyard here. So we're gonna go head over to that graveyard, because on the stone tablet beside it says that in the graveyard it's gonna hold the secret to getting through that pyramid that we saw earlier. So if you look on all the gravestones, it's gonna give you a path of how to get through, and it's actually gonna be in the gravestones are going to be in the same path too that you have to follow. It's going to be north, east, east, north, and then this one says north, so we go north again, and then that's the last chamber, is the 6th one. So now we want to go test that out. So we're going to go head over to that pyramid again that we were at earlier, just over on this side of the island and up these steps. Just head in. So now you're just gonna head north like the stone tablets told you to. And this guy's just gonna warn you about going in this temple, because if you don't know your way through like we do, then you might get lost and never find your way out again. So we went north, and now we have to go. We just went east, so we're gonna go east again, and then we're gonna go north, and then north one more time, and then we should be at the end of the temple. So we're gonna go up to what looks like an altar, kind of. Talk to this guy. And you want to say well right here. So he says that King Muto should have the aquanine that we need, the last pure metal. So we're just gonna head through here, open up this treasure chest, and we get the regal necklace. So you may have noticed earlier that there was a cyclone leading to the other island, other than Maze Island, on this sea chart. So now that we have the regal necklace, it's gonna calm that cyclone, and we're gonna be able to get into the next part, or into that island, and hopefully we can find the last pure metal there. But now we got a bunch of treasure chests, so we're gonna go out and get the treasures from them now. So first of all, we're just gonna head to this treasure right here. Inside it, there's just gonna be a random ship part, and ends up being one I already have on my ship, so I have no need for that one. Next we're gonna go to this one over here, and inside here, another ship part that I already have on my ship. That's awesome. And you may notice here that there's going to be some other treasures that appear, like red X's. It's just from the pirate ships that I killed earlier. And because when you kill them, they'll drop a red X, and then you can get a ship part or treasure from them. But I'm just going to ignore them because I have no need for those extra ship parts. It's just the ones that from the treasure maps that I'm going to be getting. But anyways, we're just going to warp over here. You don't have to, it's just because Jolene was on my ass and I didn't want to fight her again like I have a million times already. But anyways, when we step in here, or not step, sail, the necklace is going to calm that cyclone, and we can continue on to the treasure that we were going for. And at this point, I just had one life remaining on my salvage arm, and I was singing Eye of the Tiger to myself to raise my confidence, and hopefully it would work out, and ended up working out, and it's a good thing it did, because I wouldn't want to have to go all the way back to Marquet Island to repair the salvage arm just to get a Helmarock plume. But anyways, after you're done getting all the treasures, you can dock at the Isle of Ruins. And we're going to end things off here, so next time we're going to explore this island. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.